Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another vlog. So I've just finished my chores. I have fed the chickens, I have made breakfast, I have watered the plants in the garden. Yeah, I just wanted to show you guys what a normal day is like here in Bătrâni in Romania. It's a small village, and if you know how a village is like, it's definitely far different from the city life. You know, you have a lot of animals, you rear chickens, some people rear cows, pigs, you know, and they have a lot of gardens, they have a lot of plants, a lot of fruits. So yeah, it's quite interesting. It's definitely different from what I am used to, but it's okay. Your girl is adjusting pretty nicely. So Alex is not here. He went out with his friends. They've been working on this land that they've been clearing out the grasses and taking down the trees, and pretty much some manual labor that your baby girl here cannot just adjust to. Like, if there's anything I cannot do in this life is manual labor. Don't get me wrong, I can do just a little bit, but when it comes to like handling chainsaws and all them, you know, technical equipment, then you will not find me there. But yeah, nothing much happening today. We're not going on a road trip today, we're not sightseeing, we're not driving in the mountains. It's just a classic everyday day that I wanted you guys to see here in the village. Some of you guys have been asking me how, you know, life has been living in the village or moving to Romania altogether. And I just wanted to talk real quick about it because we've been here now for about 2.5 weeks, almost 3 weeks we've been here. And I have my you know, my mixed feelings about this place and about moving to a country where English is not the primary language, which is my biggest challenge. I'm gonna talk about it very soon. Yeah, so I wanted to really quickly tell you guys how it's been for me, the new experience coming here. We're not living here in Romania. We only moved here on a 1 month vacation, actually 1 month and 1 week vacation. So we're not living here like fully living here, we're still going back to the UK. But I just wanted to tell you guys how it's been. Yeah, so like I said to you guys, first of all, the language is a barrier to me. It's like a big challenge because, you know, I want to communicate with them, Alex's family. You know, I want to talk to them, his mom, his grandmom, his friends. There's a lot of things I want to say and there's a lot of questions I want to ask, but I just can't because, you know, I speak English. Like, English is my first language, I would say. Not my mother language, no, but it is my first language. But coming here to Romania, English is not the first language. They speak Romanian, which is a beautiful language with different accents and intonation and everything. But it's just not easy, guys. And before some of you start saying,
"Oh, well, didn't you know that before you agreed to get married to Alex, didn't you know that that was going to be a problem?"
Yes, we have discussed it. Yes, we did know about it and we still do know about it, but we would not have it any other way because we have agreed to be together. We have decided against all odds that we're going to make it work, that God is going to help us, and he has helped us so far. So if I have to learn the language, which I'm already learning, guys, I'll have you know, I'm already learning the language thanks to this app that I downloaded on my phone. This is not a sponsored advert anyway, but there's this app that I downloaded on my phone. I've used it quite a few times, but I never actually knew that they had the Romanian language on it. So I've been using this app to learn the language and I've gotten pretty good, you guys. Believe it or not, your girl can read from number 1 to number 1000 in Romanian fluently. I'm getting there. Yeah, I can say some basic like sentences. I can greet people in the language. I can say like good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I can, you know, say some stuff like, oh, I want to eat, or some stuff, sha. I know you guys are probably saying, say it now, say it if you know it. So not to delve too much in this language bit, but good morning in Romanian is bună dimineața, then good afternoon is bună ziua, and good evening is Buna Sera. Like, those are the first things, the first words I actually learned, and it's really helped me because early in the morning I greet, and it's not like, oh, she doesn't have any home training, she doesn't know how to greet her elders or anything like that, because I do know the language, a bit of the language, and I am actually practicing and learning every day. But yeah, communication has been a big struggle. That has left me with mixed feelings. Sometimes I'm with Alex and his family, and or Alex and his friends. Yeah, sometimes I'm with his friends, and then they start to communicate and they start to talk, and I try not to feel sad, you know. I try not to feel like, oh, I've been left out, and I try to like look at Alex like, are you not gonna translate? Are you gonna leave me in the dark? What's going on? And sometimes he tries his best to translate what they're saying to me, but then again, it does make me feel some certain kind of way that I feel like everyone in my position would feel some sort of way if you were marrying out of your race or out of your, you know, normal environment, so to say. If you're marrying someone who is completely different from you and they spoke a different language and then their family spoke the same different language that you didn't understand, it's a normal thing, I guess. But that has been my biggest issue, and because of this communication stuff, I've not been able to go out. Like, I can't leave the house by myself, because if I want to talk to people, or people just ask me questions, or you know, because there are not that many black people. I don't think there's any black person actually in this village or in like the cities after here. There are very, very few people. There are very few black people in like neighboring cities like Ploiești and Valeni de Munte, which is like between 20 minutes to 1 hour drive away from us. So there are not that many black people. So if I were to walk like by myself, a lot of people are gonna be staring at me, which I've had loads of stares already, guys. But then again, a lot of people are gonna be staring at me, and then they may want to talk to me or ask me questions, and then because I can't communicate in the language, I'm just gonna be like, what? And then I've learned that if I want to tell someone who's speaking to me in Romanian that I don't understand what they're saying, I just simply say nu înțeleg. Pretty much means I don't understand. So you see, guys, I am actually learning. But it's been fun. It's a beautiful country. There's so many beautiful landscapes here. There's so many beautiful things and places to go, and it's really, really nice. To be honest, when we were moving here, before we came, I had my doubts. I was very skeptical. I was like, oh my god, I'm going to a country I've never been to. Europe, you know, I'm going to a part of Europe, and this is not just any part of Europe. This is going to be my home, because this is the home of my husband to be. So this is a big deal. So I was really skeptical. I was like, hey god, we're going to this place now. How is it gonna be? You know, are they going to welcome me? And it was very, very serious for me, because I started like looking up on the internet. I started researching some crazy things, and I never told Alex. So babe, if you're watching this video and you hear this part, please don't be mad. But I started, you know, searching up on the internet how Romanians act to foreigners, especially black people coming to the country. Are they racist? Are they welcoming? And I was surprised that, you know, a lot of the articles said, oh, Romanians are not racist. They will stare, they will look at you because you look different from them, which is a normal thing if you're dark skinned, especially. Obviously I know better than to, you know, believe everything I read or watch on the internet or whatever, but it kind of made me a bit reassured, if that makes sense. So coming here, it's really nice. I've been getting stares so much, guys, like it's ridiculous. If I had £1 for every time I got stared at, like I would be filthy rich. But yeah, besides that, it's been really nice. It's been really awesome, and they get really, really happy when, you know, they hear me speak the language. It's like, for example, if we walk into a store and then we buy what we want to buy and then we're leaving, and then I say mulțumesc, they just look at me like, oh my god, wow, They pretty much just ask me, oh, do you speak Romanian? Do you understand Romanian? And I'm like, no intellect, just little. It's a really good experience, and we have so many places that we're gonna go still. I'm really looking forward to it. I really want to, like, you know, capture the beautiful places and show you guys all the mountains. I've seen pictures of the place and I cannot wait to see it for myself. So what else can I tell you guys about this place? Let me tell you guys about my in-laws. They are honestly the best, and I'm not saying this to patronize anybody. They are very welcoming. They have welcomed me into their home, and they're just very eager to teach me the language, especially his grandmom. Alex's grandmom is such a beautiful woman. She knows I don't understand, obviously, so she takes it easy on me so I can have a better understanding. And then Alex's mom is such a gorgeous woman with such a big heart. Like, I don't know if I've ever seen anyone besides my mom that is so generous. Like, she literally accommodates everybody, not just her own kids or her, you know, me or something, but she, like, everyone in the neighborhood. Sometimes she cooks for them and then she takes to the neighbors' houses, or she cooks and then some of the neighbors and Alex's friends, and they all come around the house and then we all have dinner together or lunch together. It's so nice, because coming from where we live now, from the UK, where you hardly even talk to your neighbors. Like, I don't even know my neighbors' names, you know. I just come out, maybe I've done the laundry and I want to spread my clothes, I just come out and I say hi, and they say hi. That's it. Like, finish. Point blank, period. No further communication, none whatsoever. So the people here actually have a very good relationship with their neighbors, and because it's a small village, everyone knows each other. Romania actually has a lot of similarities with Nigeria, because we're also allowed to build our houses. So here everybody just like has their garden of fruits. They grow a lot of corn, apples, pears, plums, tomatoes, peppers, you name it, anything at all, they have it. They are probably growing it in their backyard or in their garden. So that definitely saves a lot of money than having to go to the market to buy every single thing you need. Like in the UK, everything, down to the fruits, down to apples, down to corn, you have to buy it from the supermarket or from the stores, and they're not even fresh. Anyway, I don't want to bore you guys with my long gist. You guys already know I like to talk too much, but yeah, I just want to give you guys a rundown of my experiences here and how it's been like for me. It's great, and I would just say to anyone who's ever thought of traveling to any country, you would love Romania. You'd love this country. I will say something though. I would not recommend anybody that is dark skinned to come to this country during the summertime. Believe me, I have gotten darker. You guys already know this is not how I came to this country. My skin has definitely gotten tanned. I have gotten sunburnt. Because sometimes I just kind of forget that I am not Oyibo. I mean, unless you've got like super enhanced sunscreen, and if you're confident being in the sun, then by all means go ahead. But anyway guys, that's all I wanted to share with you. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Really excited about our trip. If you want to see where we're going to be going, then subscribe. You, yes, I'm talking to you. Subscribe right now. Hit that subscribe button. Hit it. I'll see you guys in my next video. Stay safe. Bye.